welcome back to Trends and Friends. I'm joined by JoLynn Payne from Rocky Paw Training and Kennels and Miss Ember. And 4th of July is just right around the corner, and it's a time when we have friends out, we have food out, we have fireworks, we have lots of things that are sometimes not always good for your pets.
Correct, correct. So when we are eating on 4th of July, we tend to be outside.
Yes.
Which means that we have trash bags tied to a tree or to a fence or to a picnic table, and so they're very easy access for our pets that are there with us. And so there's some foods that we want to make sure that they don't get a hold of, and then there's some foods that we want to make sure that they can have a bite or two of because it's not too bad for them at all.
Okay.
So let's go over the foods that aren't good for them to begin with.
Okay.
Cooked bones, chicken, whether it's legs or wings or breasts or whatever, we want to make sure that they aren't ingesting the bones.
Okay.
Because they splinter, they can cause all kinds of lacerations, bleeding, blockage, everything like that. Big old T-bone steaks. Okay, everybody's like, oh, I got meat left on there, let's have the dog eat it. Same exact thing. These are bones that are going to splinter. Anytime that you want to give your dog a bone, it has to be a raw bone.
Okay.
Okay, and so you can go to the butcher, they can get you a femur bone. It's something that you don't want to leave out for a long time or in, you know, the heat of the day. Let them have it for a couple of hours and then toss it because it's going to be raw meat and we don't want it to get gross being outside.
No.
But these are the ones that are safe for them, great for them. It cleans their teeth and whatever else. The other thing, what else is a staple, is corn on the cob. So corn on the cob is delicious. We have buttery, yummy,
goodness,
all kinds of, yes. So the cob, what happens is the dog doesn't realize that it's just the corn and not the cob part. And so there's been many instances of the dogs ingesting that and causing blockages with the dogs.
Okay.
Which of course is a life or death situation. And so you got to get your dogs to the vet and all like that. So we want to prevent that. So chocolates, sweets, we got all kinds of cookies and brownies and everything like that. Sugar is going to make cause dietary upset. They get a hold of chocolate, it's going to be a little bit more of a problem because, you know, the darker the chocolate, the more toxic it's going to be for them.
Okay, now there are some foods that maybe not give them the whole shebang, the whole plate, but you can give them a little taste. What would those be?
So how about the corn? Hold that corn on the cob and let them sit there and munch on a little bit of it. I probably wouldn't give them the whole thing because just like humans eat corn, it goes in the same way it comes out.
That's true.
Right?
That's
so we want to make sure that we're limiting it, but it's yummy for the dogs.
Okay.
You can give them a bite of the hamburger or the hot dog, the meat part. You don't want to give them too much because lots of fats would cause pancreatitis.
Okay.
But there's other things that you have on your table that your dog would love to share with you. Watermelon. Watermelon's lovely. Dogs love watermelon.
Are the seeds bad?
You know, who buys seeded watermelons anymore?
I don't know. Some people, you never know. It's worth an ask.
Right.
But there are some foods that are good. There are some that aren't. But most importantly,
berries are okay for them. Yeah, I mean, if you're munching on Doritos, a Dorito is not going to harm your dog.
Okay.
But we just want to make sure that it's in very small doses and then make sure that we're definitely not giving them bones.
Also, just a quick reminder to everybody, of course, we have fireworks, sparklers. Make sure to keep those away from the pups as well. We don't want them in their mouths, and we definitely don't want to light it and throw it. Yeah, they'll go right after it. So we just want our pets and everyone to stay safe this holiday, so make sure to do so. And of course, for tips and tricks from JoLynn on how to stay safe this holiday, and of course, just for general training, or if you need to house your pups, you can always give her a call. The information is on your screen, and don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.